Hi everyone, Senior Scientist here. I want to bring a quick video. I know I haven't done too much, been just kind of waiting and looking at Bitcoin Cash here. So one thing I want to point out, a couple different things here. So let me just clean this up a little bit. And that is looking at the overall chart on the weekly scale. And notice how it has a triangle. And what I see as a potential here, and let me just take off the magnet, show you real quick, and give you a somewhat long-term price prediction and where I think we're heading with this thing. So could get really interesting here. I think we have sort of an ABC correction, an A, B, C, and we're coming up out of that. Okay, and I think that the immediate price target we're heading to is the top of that line. Okay, and that is roughly at about right about there, so about 730, or a little bit higher than that, maybe that 618, that 918. All right, so looking at now looking at overall price prediction, what we can do with the triangle is we can take the height of it right there, see that, and we can look at the breakout point. So let's just say the breakout point, is going to be soon, which I think it is going to be soon, and line it up right about there. What's really interesting is the height of that matches the 1618. And do you see where the 1618 is? So people talking about 13,000 and all these other things, I think are far too low. We have confirmation, double confirmation here with the triangle pattern, with the breakout, and with the 1618 right around 52,000 per coin. That is over 100x from where we're at right now at 441. So I think in the immediate short term, we're going to go up to the top of that line and then break out sometime probably within the next few weeks and maybe start testing the top of that line a little bit. But I think we are going to be heading up there. I think we're going to get to that 618, which is $918. See that here? 918. So maybe going up and touching that, and then maybe comes up, touches that, comes back down, retest that, and then we're off to the races. And so there are multiple ways we can get to 50,000. And I think that could be where we're going to be heading with Bitcoin Cash. So I know Ethan Galstad has talked a lot about Bitcoin Cash. Caesar Gets Crypto has talked a lot about Bitcoin Cash. And Missed a Million is another channel. He hasn't posted any videos in a while that I noticed. And he also talks about Bitcoin Cash and how he expects it to get to 50,000. And he offers 3 different scenarios of how we can get to 50,000. He does not include the triangle pattern. So I was just looking at the triangle pattern, drawing a fib from the high to the low overall in the entire chart. And both of them line up pretty good, wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you say that's pretty darn close right there? I think that's pretty close, and that's pretty good confirmation to me that we could hit that 50,000 at least here going into this bull cycle. So when does that happen? I don't know. Maybe it's the end of this year. Maybe it's into 2025. So we'll wait and see. But starting to go, we did see that nice pump. And I will point out too that I've heard others say, because this was a long duration sideways action, accumulation, whatever you want to call it, that this little pump here, I don't think we're done. I don't think we're done with this pump. So I don't think the pump's done until we get above that line. So that's going to be closer probably to that 918. Maybe it touches 1,000 and then comes back. Or maybe it touches the 618 and pulls back a little bit, gets on the top of that line. So that's what I expect in the immediate short term. We'll see how things go.